Oh, you know when you had like ideas in your head, but you just woke up. It's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and you check your emails. I got a bunch of more emails from the psychopath today. Yes, I know I'm wearing the same shirt. I've been wearing this shirt for an unknown period of time. I was wearing this shirt an unknown period of time before I went to jail. I was wearing this in jail, and then I put it on immediately when I left jail. Do you think I have a washing machine that's hiding in the corner? No. So don't judge me on my damn shirt. If I have to go and do something nice or whatever, I have clean clothes over there that I can just good. I don't really give a shit. Do you think that my wiener dogs really give two dams on how I smell? I don't even smell, which is funny. No, not really. But irrelevant. I wake up because I don't have a sleeping schedule. I don't. Every single one of my medications sedates me. Okay? I am under. Oh, hi there, Long Johnson. He wants to go look out the window. That's nice. Every single one of my medications sedates me in one way or another. I'm sedated 24/7. So, when I get tired, I go to sleep. I don't care what time it is. If I'm not actively busy doing something, I sleep. So I wake up 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and there's about 10 more emails in my fucking inbox. Usually I don't read them. I might catch the headlines and get a gist. I might open one just so I can send a smart ass you're a fucking idiot back to the dude. I don't know. But the one that I read them all today. I don't know. I was feeling brave, I guess. Fuck my anxiety. I already took I took my medication. The anxiety is still active right now from me reading these messages. But the medicine will kick in, and then I won't really have too much to really care about. He's going on about how I recently have been to the hospital for alcoholism. This is not true. Um, I still don't understand where he gets his information from about me, because the only thing I post on social media is anti-ICE, anti-Trump, anti-fascist nonsense. Sometimes I post things about advancements in science, or something like that. I don't post what I'm currently up to, where I'm currently at, what I'm currently doing. My VPN is active and probably is saying that I live in Texas. Or I don't really care. I have no fucks. No fucks. No fucks given. But, he said, that's why me and all of your friends have been talking, and we all said good riddance. I want to tell you something. I've always been this way. An introvert, lone wolf, leave me the fuck alone. I don't care. I do not give a single fuck. I just don't. Some rich dude that I've known since childhood, his opinions and whatever the fuck he's formulating in his mind is all psychobabble. Last time I responded to his emails, he was telling me that he called the sheriff's department and that the police were on their way. To which I immediately, because I have a Galaxy, I asked my AI to tell me when the sheriff's department opens or closes. The sheriff's department was closed. And he lives in California. So he's calling Michigan's sheriff's department, while they're not open. I called them myself. I was like, all right, you want to play this game? Fuck it. I have a clean record. Fuck you. So I tried to call him and immediately went to a machine saying, oh, we are currently closed. And I was like, oh, okay, that's funny. So you're lying. You know, claim to be some Catholic, but all you can do is ever fucking lie and sit around and make up random nonsensical bullshit about me and what I'm doing. He said I'm the definition of white trash. Oh, fuck, yeah, dude. I'm half Youper and half redneck. If there were an ultimate level, like if there was like tiers of white trash, oh, dude, I am there. Look at me. I live in a shack I built on scrap wood in weird insulation panels that came off of a flat roof. Duh. I'm starting to wonder if they are all just upset with me because I do what the fuck I want. And actually, I don't even do that because I'm limited to what I can and can't do. I have no money. I have no vehicles. I have no forms of transportation. And I live in the woods. I don't do anything. Nothing. Kind of just sit here. My mother contacted me earlier. This is an example. She was like, do you want to come help put some chicken wire up? They're building a chicken coop. And I said, do you need me? She goes, no. Just wanted to do it if you wanted to get out. I said, no, I'm good then. I'm just going to sit here and have a cup of coffee. It's actually 2 o'clock. I just saw my Xbox background just went woo, and I see the time there. I don't understand what the fuck. And by the way, the trio of fucks that are apparently all against me, I only ever hear from the one, which is the one that literally needs to be in a psych ward, said that I need to be in a psych ward. No, I'm pretty fucking good as long as people don't leave, don't bother me. But these are all going, yeah, this is why we all fucking good riddance to you and blah, blah, blah. No, good riddance to you. Honestly, please, don't flatter yourself in such a manner. All throughout my younger years, when I had so many friends that I didn't know which one was going to fucking annoy me for the day, they had to force me to leave my house. I lived in a small town. I was a skateboarder, whatever. I like to do mischiefs. These guys knew if they messaged me on AOL Instant Messenger, knew that I would be coming up with some kind of excuse to why the fuck I'm not leaving. I've got something going on. I'm not going out. I'm not doing nothing. So the damn bastards would show up at my house unexpected, without warning. One of them lived right across the street from me, so I mean, it wasn't like it was difficult for them to do. And they would drag me out and make me do things. And now, later in life, they're going, you don't do anything. You never get out. I was always that way. You guys just annoyed me enough to make you just be like, come on, we're going to do this. We're going to the skate park. We're going to go ride mountain bikes. We're going to do whatever. So technically, I've always been a hermit. You guys just forced me to not be a hermit. If someone were to message me right now and say, hey bro, do you want to go do this activity? My response? Nah, man, I think I'm alright. I've got something to do. I'm busy, whatever. That's what I would. That's what I would say. That's what I would do. I would completely avoid the situation. Also, because I only talk to one human being that's not blood related, and he lives where I used to live. So it's not like it's a 5-minute walk and we can hang out. So I see him maybe once or twice a year. We talk to each other on the video games. That's good enough for me. But I get these fucking emails, and then I get them like, you haven't left the woods in years. Actually, you're completely wrong. You're wrong on your timeline. Completely. I've only returned to the woods and been in the woods for 2 years now. Just the way I fucking like it. I don't want to deal with people. I hate people. I genuinely have hatred for human beings. Especially men. But I don't give a fuck. The world can burn. I'll sit right here in my shack, smoke a cigarette, and watch it all come down. I don't care. And I don't know how to relay that to him. Because for some reason, he thinks that I do care, or that he's going to get under my skin. Some of the last messages that he sent me were basically threats that I'm going to live in fear for the rest of my life. The only thing I'm scared of is the fucking ocean. Because there's shit down there, and we don't know what it is. You really think you're gonna fucking put fear in me? Fuck you. Half the time, I don't want to be alive to begin with. So what are you gonna do? How are you going to threaten me? Well, he's starting to try really hard to come up with new ideas to get under my skin. I find it rather humorous. And I think I'm going to, let's say, put a nail in the theoretical coffin and just delete the email address. Because I don't need it. And then start giving out, I have 3 others. I'll just start giving out my business email address to doctors and things rather than just my general email address, which he has access to. He also claims all of these crazy things with no factual backup, no information, nothing. He yelled that he worked for Biden today. I think he meant Trump, because he's all on about how he's on the Trump advisory board, which I googled, and yeah, you can pay $35 to $1,000. There's a lot of different ranges in there, and yeah, to become one of Trump's official advisors, and then you get like a laminated piece of thing with your name on it. I'm sure I've went over this in a prior video, but that doesn't mean that you work for the government. You're a fucking idiot. You also don't realize that I have talked to your family. See, the problem is that if you go for my family will tell you to shut the fuck up. And I don't care. That's what they literally will say to them. I don't care. Shut the fuck up. Fuck you. That's what my family will say to anyone from the outside that tries to come in and be like, so he can't message my family. My family doesn't give a shit. My family knows. My family knows everything. My family knows my drug history. They know pretty much whatever about me. They know. So he can't do that. Well, I think it's really funny to sometimes message his mother and go, hey, he's on a psychopathic rampage again, and then send some screenshots. Which, every time I tell him, I'm gonna do it. Shut your mouth, or these are going to your mother. And he goes, if you message my mother one more time, you're gonna be in jail for harassment and brr. Your mother has not blocked me on Facebook, which would be a first step if I were causing mischiefs or trouble for his mother. She could just hit a button and then never hear from me again. But she doesn't. And she's a doctor. A brain doctor. Psych doctor. So... And usually I'm just going, why? Why is he doing this? You know what she tells me? He's drinking and he's off his meds. That's from the horse's mouth. That is from his mother. He's drinking and he's off his meds. Ignore him. The last time I sent something to her, she goes, I just don't understand why you guys don't block each other. And I said, I do have him blocked. Doesn't do me any fucking good. At one point, he used an alternate email address. Because my email address, you know, he's got it memorized by now. It's been the same thing for fucking for how many years? I don't know. What the fuck? Now, I think I have an idea. Apparently, I'm going to jail for some reason, for some length of time. I don't think he realizes that I've cleared all that up by actually going to jail. Like, I put myself in jail and took care of the shit, and now I'm out of jail. So now that's not a concern for me at all. Nothing. Got nothing to hide. Here I am. They don't even know where I actually live. They know my mailing address. That's it. Okay. Come and get me. If I've done something, bam, here I am. The fact that I'm hiding, he says that I'm hiding. You haven't came out of those woods in years. Damn straight. Damn straight. I have no need to. None. What the fuck am I gonna do? Why do I need to leave my woods? I got trees. I'm looking at them. Look, they're gonna get leaves. The bushes right here are getting leaves right now. That's pretty fucking cool. I can sit right here every day with my morning my fucking coffee, and I can look out and I can watch spring happen. That's pretty fucking neat. That's my idea of having a decent time. But the fucker is out of his fucking gourd. And if I had a transportation in the money, I'm sure there's a fee. I would file a personal protective order against him and send it to his parents' house. Now, see, he lives all the way out in California, and his parents pay all of his bills and everything, and it's still not good enough of a life for him. He has to have no hobbies and harass me for whatever the fuck reason, and then try to bring people that I used to be friends with into, like, his little fold where they're, like, trying to, like, get me, I guess. Y'all know where the fuck I am. Just not one of you has the fucking balls to step on the property. Because you know me, and you know my family, and you know that would be a very big mistake. Go fuck yourself. I could sit here in my woods until my dying fucking days. And do you really think that would make much of a difference to me? No. I am in constant pain in every single one of my joints. 24/7. 365. Everything about me is pain, and it always has been. It has been for fucking countless years now. I don't remember a time where I did not feel mental or physical pain. Don't. So what are you gonna do to me? Are you gonna murder me? Sweet. See you in the afterlife, Chief. It's like... You got a screw loose or two. And you could easily go and purchase a screwdriver. But instead, you wait and it wobbles more and more and more, and you're just going to wait until those screw holes just are stripped out, and then whatever is there that's still holding on is just going to break loose. Good riddance, he says. Yes, me and all your old friends, we say good riddance. By the way, there's only 3 of them, including him, that are doing this because he doesn't know who any of my other friends are. And if he did contact any of my other people would tell him to go die in a hole. Fuck, man. Honestly, I think he's just that unhappy with his own life that he has to figure out somebody else that he could attack. What else reason could there possibly be? He's been doing this for several years. All of his threats went out the window the first couple of times he threatened me, and then nothing ever came of it, and then years start going on, and he continues to harass me. By the way, I saved these all into a nice secure folder I call receipts. My response is to, don't get me wrong, I fired back with some pretty gnarly shit sometimes, but I am within my right to do so. I just don't care. I don't care. Never have. Never will. What we got here? I got a Sprite open, but it's caffeine time. I just woke up. Rather than make coffee today, just because video's already going, we'll just have a Coca-Cola. If anybody knows me, they know I don't drink caffeine. But, a little bit. Like I said, I got medication to calm me down now, so it's not really like caffeine's gonna hurt me. Or any of my fucking haters. Ooh. He attacked my education today as well. I was in one of the messages. He said, you don't even have a high school diploma. All right, you do. You went to college. What are you doing with yourself? Nothing. You're sitting in your fucking tiny apartment in Los Angeles. You're just sitting there. Your money comes in from your family to pay your bills and give you food. And you just sit there. Get a fucking hobby. Come on. And when I'm done with this, I'm going to be playing some more Starfield. I finally got it working after 2 days of messing with mods after this new massive update. And I'm having a good time. What the fuck? What the fuck? Who cares about my fucking education? Do you know how to completely disassemble, repair, and reassemble a chainsaw? No. If I were to tell you a Steel 026, would you know how many cc's that is? No. If there were a quad that had a dirty carburetor, and that's all that was wrong with it, could you fix it? No, you could not. If you were asked to fix a computer, could you do it? No, you couldn't. If you were asked to do any sort of form of metallurgy, could you do it? No. Do you know the melting point? Hold on. If you know the criticality point of steel, no, you don't. It's around 1400 degrees. That's why the Twin Towers, jet fuel doesn't melt steel beams. Jet fuel burns at like 1600 degrees Fahrenheit, if not more than that. Steel is forgeable at around 12 to 1400 degrees Fahrenheit. Therefore, the jet fuel heated the steel and the steel collapsed on itself. It folded, collapsed the tower. called science. I sit here and watch documentaries on asteroids and what, Artemis 2 has been doing and the dangers of its re-entry with its heat shield problems and all these other things, and how it's basically impossible for us to ever get to the fucking Mars because our ships can't even fucking go around the moon and back without having major issues. So we're just kind of bound here. I find that interesting. I like to do weird engineering projects, build things out of random electronics. I can do that. You can't do that. So why do you gotta fucking run your mouth about me and my business? I'm not doing nothing to hurt nobody. I'm just sitting here. I don't even talk to people. That's why I have a YouTube channel where I talk to myself. And apparently I have 9 subscribers now. That's cool. Like I said, I didn't privatize this YouTube channel. This YouTube channel is there. It's open to the public. But I'm not going to stress about how many people are viewing it or if they want to talk shit or not. I live a simple life intentionally. And that's just the way I want to be. I don't need all your fancy fucking shit. I don't. It just boggles my mind. It really does. You can't figure out anything else to do. I guarantee you he just sits there in his fucking apartment off his meds fucking just brooding. That's good for your health. Me? I read your emails. I get annoyed a little bit. I send something snarky back, which I did do today. And then I just rant about it a little bit. I'll post this on my YouTube channel and then I'll forget about it. There you go. There you fucking go. What else do you want from me? What else do you want from me? Like Coca-Cola. But anyway, it's Saturday. It's probably around 50 degrees. Feels pretty fucking good. But this is what I'm going to do today. I'm going to sit right here. Yeah. I wonder if his main reason of being upset is that his family are supposedly these multi-millionaires. And I have literally a quarter, which I'm staring at. It appeared the other day in a video. I was like, this is every dime to my name right here. Is this gross quarter. I don't give a fuck. What do I need it for? What do I need money for right now? My dogs, I just picked up dog food and tobacco yesterday. My bills, what I pay outward for products or whatever, it's less than $100 a month. His apartment probably costs a couple grand. And it's funny because he thinks that he's got all these things and all this shit. I have everything you have, you fucking idiot. I got an Xbox Series X sitting right here, so I got the top of the line video game console. I'm recording this on a Galaxy S25, which now the S26 is coming out, which, alright, whatever. Well, this phone will last me a long fucking time. So, like, on the tech front, alright, you use an iPhone, I guarantee your iPhone's older than my Galaxy. Your game console is probably last generation, because you have no idea, because you're fucking stupid. So, I have the superior game console. I don't have to spend a bunch of money doing really stupid things like you do. I don't harass anyone like you do. I sit here, pet my dogs, feed my dogs. Sometimes I eat. Today, like, for example, though, it got too warm outside, and my food went bad, so I don't really know what I'm going to do for dinner today. But I'll figure it out. I got a full pantry. It's just annoying. So I think that's what's really getting him. Really getting him and the rest of them. I have everything that all of you have. And at the end of the day, I'm going to end up on my farm. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm not on my farm. They seem to think that I'm at the farm, which is humorous. I'm not. So you don't even know my location, which I think is hilarious. You don't know my location. I would tell you my location if I thought you had the balls to actually show up. And here's a secret. Under my bond agreement, I am not allowed to possess weapons, aka firearms. I'm sure I could get away with a shotgun because of the situation. I'm in the woods, I have animals to protect, etc. I'm sure that I could get away with that, but I'm not allowed to have or possess alcohol or firearms until I go to my court date. And it's a trial by jury. And like I said, I'm just going to be completely fucking honest. You're getting me for an OWI, so operating a motor vehicle while under the influence of liquor or drugs, and the keys were never in the ignition. So, I mean, it's going to get thrown out. You really think they're going to put me back in jail for a misdemeanor from over 10 years ago over an OWI that I can clearly prove shouldn't even exist? Come on. Use your fucking brain. I forgot. You don't know how to do that. You don't know how to use your damn brain. Or you're doing it in the wrong way. Like I said, either way, I don't care. I mean, my life is lonely as fuck. I will admit, openly. Yeah, I'm fucking lonely and I'm depressed. A lot. But then I think about how I would feel if I were in someone like his shoes. Where I need to come up with mass amounts of money every month. Well, I don't have rich parents, so... It's funny that this multimillionaire also used to work under my employ. I was his boss. For months. It was just pretty funny. I always made him climb the ladders. I don't like ladders. So he'd do it. I don't know. I think it's dumb. He's the only one that's messaging me. The other two have no testicles whatsoever, apparently, because if what he is saying is true, there would be a lot of shit firing back on me, and there isn't at all. I've gotten one message on Facebook today, and it was from my mother, asking me if I was alive. I'm good. Yep, I'm good. Just chilling. Same old shit, different day. I don't have an inbox flooded full of angry people. I don't know what you want from me. Really fucking don't. I don't. No fucking idea. But it is stressful. In a way. Because, I'm on my phone a lot. And I'll I'll get emails, like notifications from places, and I'll swipe them out, and I'm like, oh, I wonder what else is in my inbox, and then I end up clicking on the spam folder. I've been doing it for the last couple days, checking my spam folder. After our last debate, I told his mommy, he hasn't said a word. Well, I know why, because his mommy tells him to shut the fuck up. You're being dumb. You can't just threaten people endlessly. Like, I have a case for harassment. Honestly, I do. Here's all the emails, here's the transcripts. Fucker's been threatening my life for the last, like, 3-4 years. Fuck off. Go away. Do something with yourself. I don't know what. Do something. And the two guys that he's fucking talking to about good riddance on me and shit, one of them, when I went to rehab for alcohol, this was a few years ago, sold my music equipment so he could continue to get fucked up while I was in rehab. Still never replaced my Ibanez 5-string bass guitar and my practice amp, but let's not worry about that, right? The other guy fucked me on the sale of my car, so I owed someone quite a bit of money because he fucked me over. Noticing a trend here? That they fuck me over and then I'm the problem? Yeah. It is a common trend. And that's why anytime anybody messages me, asking me for aid or help or assistance with basically anything, I just simply tell them, sorry. I don't help people anymore. Nope. Sometimes you might catch me at church. But, or at the grocery store. That's it. Back to the woods for me. I've had enough of public interaction. My social battery drains fast as fuck. Yeah, tell them, Big Chungus. I don't know, it's gone long enough. I think I've ranted about everything I can think of ranting about. Like I said, I always do these videos when I just wake up. So, I'm not a good waker-upper, you know. But that's why I do it, because my brain is slower right now. If I were completely awake, had a couple of coffees or something, then I'd be bouncing all over the fucking place. I still do it anyway. Anyway, it's been the Gray Squirrel. Fight fascism, stay safe, and remember, everyone's out to get you. Nobody gives a fuck about you. And that's the sad truth. Nobody cares. Unless it benefits them in some way, shape, or form. They don't care. They don't give a fuck. So why give a fuck about them? Sad reality we live in, isn't it? Well, yeah, no wisdom today. I tried. My brain just went completely fucking blank. Enjoy the weekend. Hopefully it's warm where you are. Get some yard work done or something. I don't know, whatever the fuck you want to do. I'm gonna drink a Coca-Cola, make another cigarette, because when you cut vices out, my psychologist, I don't know, she's the one that does my brain stuff. She told me not to cut all vices at the same time. She's like, if you're gonna quit drinking alcohol, don't quit drinking cigarettes or smoking cigarettes at the same time. Quit the alcohol, then later on we can work on quitting the cigarettes. I was like, that's actually incredibly intelligent. She said, yeah, you can't cut them all at once, because then you're gonna go, wah. Yep. So here's a long video that you do or do not care about, that I don't, in the best way, care if you care or do not care about. Like I said millions of times, this YouTube channel is just for me to rant to myself, because I can see myself in a little fucking, I can see myself right there on the fucking so I can rant, get things off my chest, and not talk to dogs. Instead, I'm talking to myself, but I'm not talking to myself in the I'm going insane way, because I'm creating content. It's a loophole, okay? It's a loophole. Very well. Stay safe. Oh, here we go. The world is a vampire.